Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Bienvenue de retour sur ce let's play de Star Wars The Old Republic. On continue l'aventure avec Ashani, Jedi Gardienne. On avait la fois passée suivi un des collaborateurs, là, enfin une des personnes qui a délivré Malgus avec Shea. Il se trouvait sur Hoth. Et voilà, il nous a donné un peu plus d'informations sur Etacol et Malgus. Et on devait se rendre en salle de débriefing avec Lana et Jekaya pour leur apprendre ce qu'on a, les informations que nous avons glanées.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating.
I don't know what's gotten into Ras. I'll have to talk to him before he does something he can't take back. Thanks for putting him in his place. I hate to say that he needed it, but... Never mind. There's too much work left to think about it now.
If Besric's claims are true, I can't understand why Shea would help Malgus. What could they possibly both want?
I always knew about her days working with the Dajeti. Everyone does. But she never really talked about the specifics.
Unfortunately, Republic representatives have gotten wind of our stalled efforts on Elom. They want to know more about what's inside Darth Nul's temple, and they want to know it now. I'm afraid now is a bit impossible at the moment, not until you assist Talos in gaining access to the unreachable areas of the ruins.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Nul's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa. Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cut...
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
You know, Tao said that when you two were here, these things actually worked, and they weren't very friendly.
I wasn't expecting you. Is everything all right?
Better than all right, from the sound of things. Task Force Nova's leadership heard that you'd made a breakthrough in Null's temple. Master Nostaral wishes he could be here, but with the Mandalorian situation being what it is, he decided to send me instead. Of course, I jumped at the chance.
If the reports from your Jedi historian are any indication, you've been instrumental in researching Darth Null since the beginning. I, for one, am glad to have you. Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
Elam. Never thought I'd get a good look at it. We left in such a hurry after Malgus. But I'm looking forward to finding some real answers about Darth Null and her holocron. There's been some discussions about how much information the Republic can expect to receive from this expedition.
I don't understand. What's their concern?
Just a few worries about being left out of recent decisions. It's not a big deal. I'd tell you if it were. Do you need any help with that?
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
That makes sense, but you can't deny that it's unusual.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
Even so, let's keep an eye on it. This place is dangerous enough without a security droid going haywire. This is where Sahara lost her master. And the man who...
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Let's just hope that whatever she left behind isn't primed for intruders.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around, see what we can find.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
The start of a Sith riddle. Master Nostaral told me
A
about
Sith
these.
what?
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal Is a hologram an illusion? What wisdom have you gained?
Huh. Well, looks like the riddle was a key to whatever Null was hiding in here. Fascinating. Grab that canister.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Well, that tells us something about the holocron's purpose.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
Looks like this panel is missing something. Would you look at that? The droid just knew what we needed, somehow. A little on the nose, maybe, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess this has something to do with balance.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truths.
See? Balance. Just, a less straightforward lesson than what I was expecting. And it got us another data scroll.
You found another of the data scrolls. Excellent. Plug it in. And let's see what else our mysterious Sith has to say.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
I really shouldn't be surprised that she experimented on her own followers. Now what is it doing? It's open, but how did it know which door we needed? Be cautious. There's so much strange energy in this room.
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
Is it me, or did her lessons start taking a turn for the peculiar?
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Could say the same for everything it's done so far.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Are you sure about this?
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
We are taking quite the risk.
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Wait a minute. Where are you sending the data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Shut it down!
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
The holocron's intact. That's a relief.
I made the decision to leave it alone, Arn. You should have listened.
Just this once, your decision was wrong. I wasn't about to stand by and let that transmission keep going to whoever it was on the other end.
You're right. Things might have been worse if you hadn't stepped in.
My senses were overwhelmed with the feeling that something was wrong, and there wasn't any time to discuss it. We can't ignore this. We need to seriously look into who's behind that transmission. Could be anyone. I hate to say it, but, are you absolutely sure it couldn't have been any of your people?
I promise. If I knew who this was, I wouldn't hide it from you.
I don't think you would. All I'm saying is keep your eyes open. Whoever's behind this, we'll find them. It's not like you to leave any stone unturned, after all. Stay safe, all right?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
No time for a briefing. We've completely lost track of the reconnaissance team on Ilum. After their last message when they said they located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, a snowstorm interfered with their comms channels. The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact, to no avail. There were many contractors on the team who had been loaned to us by the Republic. If we don't find their people, it could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Emperor's fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost.
Et voilà qui va mettre fin à l'épisode d'aujourd'hui. On ira sur Ilum la fois prochaine. En attendant, j'espère que vous avez tous apprécié cet épisode. Si c'est le cas, vous pouvez mettre un petit j'aime. Dans le cas inverse, un petit j'aime pas. Vous pouvez aussi commenter, partager, pourquoi pas vous abonner. Et on se retrouve très bientôt pour la suite de l'aventure. Bisous à tous!